Howdy guys, Cub here. Welcome back to Hermitcraft. Last time we built a big tree near our base, right over here. You can see on the map, this whole thing right here is the big tree we built. If we go outside, we can take a look at it. And thank you guys who left your comments in the last episode about the tree. There were a lot of useful comments and a lot of great ideas which I saw, and a lot of tips for me on how to make a better version of this tree. So let's just land right here. There we go. Perfect. So here's the tree as it currently stands. Had a lot of different ideas, including things like, make sure and break up the symmetry. Don't model it after the vanilla trees. I had some comments saying, you need to vary up the trunk. Instead of having it straight up and down, it should be, sideways a little bit. You should make the roots bigger, stuff like that. And yeah, basically, the result of that is I'm now considering everything else, reconsidering everything else for this whole project, the whole Mystical Forest project. I'm considering it making, the trees smaller. I'm considering also making the trees potentially even bigger. I'm considering just not doing the project. And I'm also considering, using different materials even, perhaps, for these trees. Instead of leaves and wood, maybe we go with, something crazy like terracotta and glass, or glowstone and, obsidian or something like that. So, I mean, I think I was trying to make something that, doesn't really fit. So, I was trying to make it too much like the vanilla trees and not really putting my own creativity in it. So, basically, to make a long story short, I'm totally reevaluating everything with regards to this tree and the Mystical or Enchanted Forest project. So, that is something we're going to have to work on some more before doing anything with it. That being said, let's go ahead and work on today's project. Today we're going to be working on another massive project, which is the Nether Hub tunnel. So we want to connect up the Cub Hub to the main hub, to the Hermitcraft Hub. So we're going to do some testing here. Do I have any sea lanterns? Not really. Let's grab some of these. Let's make a few. Wow, we're going to need more sea lanterns for sure. So let's go ahead and head to the Cub Hub. Okay, we are now in the Cub Hub in the Nether, and we are going to now take a look at where we're going to build this tunnel. Now, many of you guys will remember that I actually want to build a wormhole tunnel here. And so that is what we are going to do. Can I hit this gas from a mile away? No, he's too far. Too far. So right here is where we're going to build this tunnel. And like I said, it's going to be a wormhole-esque design, going from right here at the entrance to our Nether Hub, all the way back to the Hermitcraft Hub, where all the other hermits and myself have made rifts and are connecting to one central hub. Now, I know some hermits don't like to fly, and especially not in enclosed spaces like this tunnel will be. So we're also going to add a minecart track underneath of the elytra tunnel we're going to make. And so we need a little separate room. We'll probably have a little separate area here where the minecart comes in. And then you can just simply walk through it and then walk on into the hub. Now, the main thing is that we want to be able... The reason we're doing this is because we want to be able to fly straight from our island, where we have cobwebs in the portal on the other side of this portal and that one. So we want to be able to fly straight from that portal, come through here, and then basically be able to fly out like this. Yep, like that. Hopefully not taking damage like that, though. And then fly all the way back to the Hermitcraft Nether Hub. Of course, this is not the actual path we're going to take. The actual path is up here and up here like that. Although, yeah, obviously we're going to have to make it a little bit bigger because right now, slightly dangerous, just slightly dangerous. So we're going to have to make it a little bit, wider in terms of the path size, but that's the general idea. We want to be able to fly all the way from one side of the Nether, where the Hermitcraft Hub is, all the way into our own hub, just like that. So that is the goal with this project. Being able to easily fly through the Nether. I'm not necessarily concerned with making it spawn safe, like with ghasts and pigmen. I don't really mind if they spawn inside of it. That just sort of adds to, speaking of ghasts, thank you, Ghast. Thank you for the demo. We appreciate it. So yeah, it just sort of contributes to like the fact that there could be like monsters inside of the wormhole, like monsters from another dimension. So I'm not really worried about gas spawning. I'm not going to put down carpet or anything like that. And I don't really mind if pigmen show up either. Just adds to it in my opinion. So what are we going to make this wormhole out of? I think we're going to make it out of sea lanterns for one. So we need to go gather some more sea lanterns. So let's head out to our guardian farm. We should have the materials for a few sea lanterns here. Let's just go ahead and we'll see what we got here. I think we have, yeah, a chest of prismarine shards and one of the prismarine crystals. Very good. So we can go ahead and put these down here. And we'll just do that. Some guardians coming in there. Very good. Let's just grab a bunch of prismarine shards. And some of the crystals as well. And then we should be able to craft up a bunch of sea lanterns here. There we are. Get some more crystals down. There we go. More sea lanterns. So we're going to need a lot of sea lanterns for this. And a lot of some other blocks. Now, sea lanterns are not going to be the main block. I think the main block, we'll have to figure out what the main block is going to be actually. But yeah, the prismarine, or the sea lanterns rather, I think the sea lanterns are going to serve as sort of the, like when you go through a wormhole. So the problem with this build is that we're trying to build something that no one's ever seen before. Like no one's ever seen like an actual wormhole. But yeah, I'm going to try and go for like the popular, you know, sci-fi-esque wormhole that has like a spiral in it. And the sea lanterns are going to serve as our spiral. Because they, I think, emulate it the best. Let's see if we can get just a few more prismarine here. Just like that. There we go. And we'll just leave the rest of these in here. And we'll just throw this box back into there. And we'll just throw this box back into there. There we go. Sweet. So we're going to need a lot more sea lanterns than this, but this is a good start. So let's grab, or let's go back to the main area now. So we're going to see if we can get a good secondary block for this wormhole tunnel. So let's head over to our base and pick up some more blocks. I'm thinking we want something that's kind of dark and or sort of chaotic. So let's just make our way back over here. And we'll go on through here down to our base. And we'll just drop on down here. So let's see. We could try obsidian. Have a little bit of obsidian. We could try, let's see, what else do we want to try? Let's try, we could try some glazed terracotta too. Let's try some gray glazed terracotta. That could be really, really cool actually. Yeah, we'll try that, and we'll also try, do I have black concrete? Yeah, we'll try black concrete as well. And see what it looks like. So, the idea with the sea lanterns is we're going to make a pattern that's sort of like stair-stepped, like this. Like that. And then it's going to sort of go up in the same pattern on the side. Like this. And then come like across like this. So like that. And then come down here. Similar to that. And then start going across again here. So you can sort of see like what I'm going for with like a spiral pattern right here. So if you look at it like from over here, I think you could sort of see what the pattern is going to be like. It's not going to be this small, obviously, but this sort of demonstrates the idea a little bit. And you can imagine if you go through this while flying with an elytra, it's going to look pretty cool, or it should look pretty cool. Like this thing is going to be like rotating from your perspective as you fly through it like this, as you go through it like that. So I think that's a good plan. Let's see what we want to do for the other bits here. So if we put down black concrete here, this would be okay, I think. And then this would go up the side like this, basically. And we'll go up this side as well. So it'll be something like that. That looks pretty cool. Um, maybe, yeah. I mean, that would look cool for sure. I'm just trying to imagine what it looked like if you're going at speed through it. Yeah, I think that would look good. So that would work. Let's try the gray glazed terracotta though. Give this a shot. See what this looks like. So let's just take down all this stuff. Probably didn't need to put down this many, but oh well. It's fine. So we take this down and we'll put up the gray. I'm hoping this gray is going to be like chaotic, because if you're going through a wormhole, like, right, it's a rip in space and time. So if we did something like this, I'm not really concerned about making patterns on this, because it's supposed to be like chaotic, more or less. So it doesn't really matter how we place it down. Let's just try, see what this looks like. Yeah, this actually looks super cool for a wormhole. It's all like chaotic and messy and looks like craziness. If I put this on the top as well, what does that look like? Yeah, that looks really nice. That looks really cool. Yeah, I like that. If you went through this at speed, yeah, it's going to look bizarre. It's going to look like there's like the space around you is sort of warping. You even get that even just walking through like this a little bit. If I sprint through. Yeah. All right, I like this. I like this pattern. So I think we'll go with this. I think we'll go with the sea lanterns and this light gray terracotta. Oh, this is gray terracotta. Yeah. So gray terracotta and sea lanterns, I think, is what we're going to go for. And obviously, you know, we're going to need to make this bigger. I think I'm going to go with like an 11 block gap between like the top and the bottom. I think that would be sufficient to fly through. So it's going to be a fairly large tunnel. Just go ahead and break all these sea lanterns. And yeah, I think that's a good plan. So what we need to do now, we need to spend some time at the Guardian Farm. We need to gather some more sea lanterns. And we also need to go out to the mesa and gather a bunch of terracotta. Although I might have... we have a little bit of terracotta. Do I have any? There's light gray. Oh, we do have some terracotta. Just a little bit. So we should be able to get a little bit of this. Yeah. So, yeah, we'll get this gray terracotta going. I'll have to smelt that up as well once we turn it into gray terracotta. So let me go ahead and get these materials going, and I'll be right back. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we got a bunch of resources here. So I got a lot of glazed terracotta and a little bit more sea lanterns. We'll probably need more than this, but for now, it's okay. So let's see. Where do we want to start this tunnel? Like I said, we want an area where we can have a minecart show up, basically on the same level as where we land with the elytra, potentially. So I'm thinking maybe here... Whoops. Here would be a decent spot. Right where... Well, I'll tell you what. Maybe here instead would be good. Let's go right here. Okay, that pigman just took my staircase up. Okay, so right here I'm thinking is good. Let's see, and then I think we're gonna do 5 blocks like this, a block like this, block here, and then 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks up like that, block here, block here. Let's see, and then it comes 1, 2, yeah, and then another 5 blocks here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do the other side now. So we'll have block here, block there, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks there. Then block here, block there, and let's see how that's looking in terms of size. Ladies and gentlemen, I think this pattern is going to work for our wormhole. It has a pretty decent cross-section we can fly through, it has a pretty decent round shape, and it also will allow us to put in sea lanterns. So we'll have the sea lanterns will be something like this, and they'll go this way, and then they'll come back like that, go forward over this way, and then go up right here. So it'll be like that for our sea lanterns. And then we'll bring this over like so. This will go up here. We'll have stuff like this at this point, and of course this will all be glazed terracotta here, but this will form one spiral over this way, going like this, and then we'll have another spiral that starts up here that does the same type of thing. So it will be like a dueling spiral going right down this tunnel. So I think the next step is to go ahead and get started on this. So I'm going to go ahead and do just that, and let's go ahead and start the time lapse. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we have the beginnings of the wormhole. So this is what it's looking like so far here. I apologize, the time-lapse did not activate, but Cubcam died halfway through and corrupted the time-lapse footage, so unfortunately I'm unable to show that. But here's what it's looking like. I think it's looking pretty decent so far. Yeah, just a big thing like this. Let's see what it looks like when we fly through it. Oh yeah! Oh yeah, that's nice. Haha! Yeah, that's looking sweet. Yeah, that's gonna be awesome once we get it done. Shoom, 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 shoom. Boom! Ha ha ha! That's sweet. All right, yeah. So yeah, we just got to continue this pattern here. I did go up one block here just to see how it is, and it's not bad if you go up one block. We might have a little bit of an issue once we get down all the way down here to this point where we have to go up multiple blocks. We may have to sort of flatten the whole thing out a little bit, just so we're not, you know, exposing a bunch of blocks we could accidentally run into. But I'm not thinking that's going to be an issue. Excuse me, Gast. But yeah, right now I think it's looking pretty sweet. So let's continue this project. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so we've got a little bit more done here. We've got the tunnel complete all the way up until where the old path diverged and started going toward the Hermitcraft Hub. So all the way out here is where we currently have this pathway going to. So this is where it sort of, this leads back to the hub right here, and this is our ice farm portal right over here. You can see if we come out this way, we should be able to see, yeah, that looks really nice actually. Even from the outside, I think it looks good. So I'm really happy with how this thing looks. Let's just go ahead and fly on down it and see what it looks like. You can see I started to come in a little bit here because we're going to, you know, basically go to the left and upwards right here, sort of following the pathway we've already led up. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to start to do here, as you can see. So we went like up one block here, went to the left right there, and then probably about right here we'll go to the left again, and then probably right here we'll go up one, and then it'll start to curve a little bit more once it gets to this point. But let's fly through this. We'll see if we can hit that gap all the way up there. And yeah, see what it looks like. Yeah, that looks really cool. I'm really happy with this. And let's see if we can hit the gap right there. Yeah, okay, we made it. Sweet. Nice. So that's what we want to be able to do. Go right from the wormhole into the Cub Hub, and then back out as well. Almost made it. Almost made it. And so this will be sort of our launching point right here into the wormhole, and then we'll come out all the way, hopefully, at the Hermitcraft, the main Hermitcraft hub, a couple hundred blocks away after flying through a huge, long wormhole like that. So I'm really liking that. I hope you guys like it as well. One other cool feature of this thing, which I didn't actually think about, but it's really cool to see. If we get up here, take a look at this portal up here. It actually looks, number one, it looks like a portal right there. And number two, if we get too close, boom, it shuts down. So it's like a hidden portal. See, it's open, it's closed. It's open, it's closed. So, yeah, it sort of hints that you have to fly into that 1x3 gap right there, which I think is really awesome. So that is a pretty cool feature. But unfortunately, I actually have now run out of the gray hardened terracotta. And yeah, there's another portal back there. The big portal right here. Actually, you know what? I should probably break this. Yeah, I'm going to break this. There we go. I'll put that back just in case we need it in the future. But yeah, don't want to have those portal sounds there. Anyways, yeah, since we are totally out of the gray glazed terracotta, I have to go get some more. We're also pretty low on sea lanterns. We got a couple left. And yeah, this is not going to be anywhere close. We have to get like 20 shulker boxes of the gray glazed terracotta and probably like 7 to 10 of the sea lanterns, I would say. That'd probably be a good amount to get. But unfortunately, guys, that's going to take some time to get those resources. So I'm going to have to call this an episode for today, guys. If you enjoyed the episode, please do leave a like and make sure to subscribe for more videos like this. As always, guys, this has been Cub. Goodbye.